Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl again, BossBaby.talk. Welcome back again, guys. How are you guys doing? I'm sorry I've not been able to post for like some days now. I've been down with cold, yes, but yeah, I'm good now. So I decided to create a content for you guys because I know you guys have missed me. And I miss you too, guys. I really miss you. I appreciate you always coming back to watch my video, and I love you. If this is your first time of seeing this beautiful face, please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you will not miss any of my upload. On this platform, we talk about how you can migrate to Canada. We also do travel vlog, and I show you a bit of my lifestyle here in Canada, living in Canada. If you're interested in this kind of a content, why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy this informative content. You can tell from my voice, I'm still a bit battling with a cold, but of course, I miss you guys so much, and I know this information is really, really important. I need to pass it across. Today, we'll be talking about how you can migrate to Canada as a caregiver in 2022. So why don't we go ahead and get right into it. Yes, guys, have you subscribed? Have you? Okay, thank you. Let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so just like I said, we'll be talking about how you can migrate to Canada as a caregiver and also process your temporary work permits right here in Canada. This is basically a program that caters for temporary foreign worker right here in Canada for 2022. And it is important I give you guys this information so that you will know where to, how to go about it. Let's go to main pathway, which is a caregiver and home support worker. Home support worker is generally to work in an home sector, and caregiver, it's under two ways. The caregiver is under two programs. You can either come to take care of the children who are under 18 years of age, and that you will be under NOC code 4411. You can also still come to work for people with high medical needs, and these are people who are old, 60 to 65 years and above. Also with people with disability, chronic or terminal illness. You can be a caregiver to these kind of people. And your NOC code will either be registered as a registered nurse 3012. Also an RPN on a licensed practical nursing will be NOC 3233. Also attendant with disability, home support worker, living caregiver. Personal care attendant, which is NOC 4412. And so foreign caregiver in Canada may also be eligible for this program. And for you to be eligible, if you are already in Canada, you also need to take the same step like the people outside Canada. So for the people outside Canada and the people inside Canada, it takes basically the same process, the same way. And this is not a gender base. You are qualified as any gender you are, because at the mention of a caregiver, some men tend to think it's basically meant for women. No, it's not. What are the steps for this offer? Is 3 steps. And the first is to identify you already have a job offer from a Canadian employer. Yeah, you guys already know where to apply for job when we're talking about how to search for job in Canada. I've shared a video which I'm going to be leaving the link up here for you guys again to see in case you're just coming across this video for the first time, so that you can know where to apply for the job. Canadian Job Bank, that is basically where you apply for job, and I'll be leaving the link here for you like I said. Oh yes, and when you go there, you want to choose the kind of work that you actually really have experience. It's good to always, I know some of them, they said you don't need experience, but if you have if you have an experience on any of the job up there, on any of the job you're familiar with there, that would definitely be kind of a plus for you. So, and when you go on the job bank, you want to apply for the caregiver that we're talking about. And once you get the offer, the job will give you a contract for 2 years. Once you have given that 2 years, contract, just go apply for your PR. It's as simple as that. In wherever you're coming from, go apply for your PR. Yes, once you get the offer. When you are searching for this job, I'm gonna say check with places that I know that they are kind of a high demand on this kind of job. You want to check with Prince Edward Island, check with Nova Scotia, check with Calgary, check with Winnipeg. Yes, those are places you want to apply. You want to apply to, because they're kind of really high demand. On a caregiver. Yes, then you can check Ontario if you want to come to Ontario as well. So once you apply and you've given this offer, all you need to do, they're going to give you 2 years. They're going to put you on a 2 years contract. Go and apply for your PR. Once you have applied for your PR, you also want to apply for your open work permit, which is called occupation specific. Yes, you will start processing everything from where you're coming from. Filling the occupation specific where you're coming from, which is the work permit, is very, very good for you and important. Yes, if you have started your PR, you want to get in on it to start filling the occupation specific, which is the work permit, because this, requires that when you come here, you do not have to, stick with the people that brought you here, even though they are the one that brought you from your home country. Because in some cases, let's say in which whereby you have to be living, with the employee that brought you here as a caregiver, and probably they're not treating you well, or something is happening there, or things like that. Before, you have to stay there and finish the contract you have signed up with them. But this occupation specific that is just out, because before it just used to be like a work permit. So, but this occupation, specific that we have right now, allows you to leave the place and work elsewhere if they're not treating you well. You don't have to be there permanently. But of course, if they are treating you well and you want to remain there, is to get settled in Canada, and, to also work with them to be able to save up as well. And since it's what you love doing, you want to, and you love the family you are with, or the people you are with, or the person you are caring for, then you can stay there if you love it. But if you don't, if they are not good to you, you don't have to stay there. If they are not good to you, or something happened, these occupation specifics allow you to move on. So this means you are open to any employee and you can work with them. And this program also allow you to bring your spouse and dependents along. So if you are applying for your open work permit and you have a spouse, make sure you apply for your spouse open work permit as well. So like this, when you are coming to Canada, your spouse can also come with you, and they can, also do a caregiver or any other job they like to do. If you have also bring your children, they have the opportunity to go to any school they want in Canada, whether the public school or the Catholic school. Yes, you just need to apply for a study permit for them. For elementary and high school, they are for free in Canada. But for college and a university, they are not free. in Canada. So once you have worked in Canada for 2 years that you initially signed for before you come to Canada, you can now go ahead to IRCC to tell them that you have obtained 2 years work experience in Canada, and they will go ahead and issue you PR for you, your spouse, and your children. Another 4 things I know you need to get down before you apply at all for this job is IS, Test of English, and you need to acquire LCB 5. 1. And a language proficiency is either in English or French. You can choose if you like. And make sure you get CLB 5. That is important. And you also need high school certificates. After high school certificates, you need to also be able to show 1 year for a related course of what you are coming to do here. For 1 good year after your high school. So you want to make sure it's 1 year, because if it's 6 months or it's 8 months, you will not be qualified. It has to be 1 year. 1 year is very important. So guys, before you go ahead to apply for this job at all, you need an IS of a CLB of 5, and you need your high school diploma. You also need a post-secondary school certificate, which shows that you've been in this field. Like it could be probably like a PSW, but make sure it's not 6 months or 8 months so that you can be qualified. It has to be 1 year. Those are equivalent to PSW in Canada, basically, when you come here. Make sure you get the IS Test of English ready, and make sure you pass the requirement for the CLB of 5. Is very important. You also want to have your high school diploma, and also postgraduate secondary school for 1 year 1 year experience. Probably like a PSW, yes, that is acceptable, but not 6 months or 8 months. If you want to be qualified, you have to do 1 year. That is very important. If you have all that, then you are good to go. Then I'll see you in Canada. Until I come your way again, it's still your girl, BossBaby.talk. We have come to the end of the video. Give me a thumbs up. Goodbye.